What's up, everybody? I want to come on and make this video to address the lack of Four Downs podcasts thus far in the season. The original plan was to wrap up the baseball season with a cycle podcast and then move into the Four Downs podcast to cover football for the remainder of the year. My original thought was that once the baseball season ended, I would want to dive right back into football, really start building up that knowledge, who the rookies are, who's playing well, roster moves, all of that stuff. However, I really haven't found the urge to watch much football, read articles, watch highlights, and do the research necessary to put together a good production. Whether it be the Cycle or the Four Downs podcast, I've always strived to put out the best product that I can, but due to the lack of interest in the NFL that season, whether it be the Chiefs underperforming or the product that the NFL is putting on the field, I just haven't had the desire to do that work. And for that reason, I have decided to shut down the Four Downs podcast. Thank you to all of you who watched, commented, liked through last season. I really enjoyed making the podcast. I really enjoyed hanging out with my friends Josh and Alex, doing the show. And for a lot of you guys, I think it was a fun podcast to watch. It was under 25 minutes every episode. And I apologize to those of you who enjoyed it and were looking forward to it coming back. I've decided to shift gears and put all of my focus and attention into baseball, even during the offseason, and we will be continuing the cycle with bi-weekly podcasts covering trades, free agency acquisitions, the Arizona Fall League, Dominican Summer or Winter League, and then when the WBC rolls around, we're going to go back into our weekly episodes and continue that through spring training and the regular season. So, in case any of you are interested in why I haven't had the interest to watch football as much this year, I'll give a little explanation because I thought about this a lot as to why I haven't really had the desire to tune into it. First off, I think the product overall the NFL is putting on the field has declined over the last few years, and to me, a lot of it feels like more of a money grab than something they're doing to entertain fans. One thing that has really rubbed me the wrong way, of course, is all the streaming services you need to watch football, whether it be Netflix, Amazon Prime, YouTube TV, or wherever else they're showing games, Paramount Plus, Peacock, ABC Extra, or all these streaming services that a lot of times I didn't even know were going into sports, and now you have one of the biggest sports leagues in the world requiring us to subscribe to it in order to watch one or two big games a year. Of course, you've had games blacked out because Disney and ESPN are fighting with YouTube, taking away a product that a lot of people are paying a ton of money to subscribe to, only to have multiple weeks of games completely blacked out and unable to watch at all. Among a plethora of other issues, I've really not enjoyed the extra international games. Of course, as a football fan in your local city, you only get 8 home games a year. So with so many games being outsourced to Brazil, Mexico City, Germany, Ireland, London, it's really taken away from a lot of fans who are putting out money for season tickets or looking forward to taking their family to a game this year, only to look at the schedule and notice multiple games being played overseas that should be played here at home. There are many others, but I don't want to make this a 15-minute long video of me griping, so I just want to let you know that there will not be a Four Downs podcast coming back this year, so tune into the cycle. Next week, we will be recording our first off-season episode, and I'm really looking forward to spending a lot more time diving deeper into trades, acquisitions, and some of the things that aren't covered as heavily on places like the MLB Network or ESPN when it comes to the Winter Leagues, WBC, and then spring training when that starts up again. As always, thank you for the support. We'll see you soon.